I was in the Woodlands, Texas over the weekend to spectate the Ironman North American Championships. A big hot topic leading into the race was drafting. Last year's race really was a fiasco where it got a lot of play on social media because there was huge draft packs of 30, 40, 50 riders riding together down the highway. It was an issue in the pro race, it was an issue in the age group race. A lot of people felt like it was going to be an issue again in this year's race because there was a lot of athletes registered for this year's race. It's basically the same course, so it seemed inevitable that they'd have the same problems. But then when race day rolled around, drafting really seemed like it was a non-issue. I got out to 3 different points on the bike course, and in every instance it seemed like the vast majority of riders were riding legally. I didn't see any packs out there. So for this video, it's really a question to the athletes who did compete for why they thought that this year's race, it didn't have the drafting problems. And speaking to a couple athletes after the race, it seemed like 2 things that stood out is, for one, it seemed like they slowed down the rolling start a little bit. So they had more of a gap between the athletes who were rolling into the water. So it took longer to get everyone into the water to spread them out for the bike course. The other thing was lots of penalties. So I didn't get to see any of the penalty tents, but apparently a lot of them really were filled. So, the referees were really taking a stand, and if you were within the draft zone, they were giving you a penalty. So if you took part in the race, I'd love to hear your feedback on why you think that Ironman Texas didn't have the same sort of drafting problems this year. I think it'd be a really great learning experience that could be applied to some other races that typically have drafting problems.
Oh, this you crazy mother.